Soren Warde stared out into the endless void of hyperspace, the soft hum of the ship a soothing backdrop to his swirling thoughts. Kiro, meanwhile, was happily rummaging through the various compartments of the ship, adding to what Soren had begrudgingly dubbed the Pile of Doom, a growing mountain of dismantled parts and trinkets the boy had claimed as his own. Despite the clutter, Soren found himself smiling. For a child who had been through so much, Kiro's innocence and fascination with his surroundings were a relief. Soren hadn't yet figured out what to do with the boy, but he was certain of one thing: keeping him safe was now his responsibility. As he prepared another holomessage for Tavara, his vision blurred and a cold shiver ran down his spine. The force surged, pulling him into a vivid, fractured vision. He saw a ship, a sleek but battered vessel, its hull patched with makeshift repairs, appearing out of nowhere in the vast expanse of space. Aboard were two figures: a man with dark, disheveled hair clutching a green crystal, and a Twi'lek woman whose fiery demeanor radiated frustration. They argued, their voices muffled by the distortion of the vision, but Soren caught a single word that sent a jolt through him: Time Stone. The vision shifted, showing a flicker of dark shadows closing in. Soren's focus snapped back to the present as the weight of the revelation settled over him. The Time Stone, a relic of immense power capable of bending time itself. And now, it had surfaced. Soren jumped to his feet and redirected the ship's navigation, pulling it out of hyperspace. Kiro appeared in the doorway, clutching an old hydro spanner with a puzzled look. "Why did the stars stop moving?" Kiro asked, his head tilting. "We're making a quick detour," Soren replied, his voice steady but firm. "There's something important we need to find." Kiro squinted at him. "Is it cookies?" Soren smirked. "Not this time, but maybe later." The ship emerged into open space, and there it was, the vessel from his vision, floating silently against the backdrop of stars. It looked exactly as he had seen it, worn, patched, and utterly out of place. Soren activated the comms. "This is Captain Soren Warde of the Sentinel's Path. I mean you no harm. Please respond." Inside the mysterious ship, the two figures were startled into silence. The man with the dark hair stepped toward the controls, his expression a mix of caution and suspicion. "How do you know who we are?" the man asked, his voice sharp. "I don't," Soren admitted. "But I know what you're carrying, the Time Stone. And I know others will sense it too, if they haven't already." The Twi'lek woman leaned over, her sharp eyes narrowing. "And what makes you think we'll just trust you?" "You don't have to trust me," Soren said, his tone calm. "But I've seen what happens when artifacts like that fall into the wrong hands. If I can find you, so can they, and I'm willing to bet they won't be as friendly." The two exchanged glances, the tension between them palpable. Finally, the man sighed. "Fine. Dock with us, but don't try anything stupid." As Soren maneuvered his ship toward the docking port, Kiro stood by his side, peering out the viewport. "Are those the people we're looking for?" Kiro asked. "They are," Soren said. Kiro grinned. "Do they have cookies?" Soren chuckled softly. "Let's find out." But beneath his calm demeanor, Soren's thoughts raced. The Time Stone's presence was already a ripple in the Force, drawing attention from forces that would stop at nothing to claim it. Whatever awaited him aboard that ship was only the beginning.